Who gets an A yesterday for trade deadline moves?
San Diego Padres. Let me start with them, Dan. I mean, it's no surprise that we saw 20 of the 34 players traded yesterday were relief pitchers. I mean, that's what wins these days. That's what the game is, like it or not. And a lot of us don't really love it, but especially in the postseason, they went out and got two of the best. Definitely the best on the top of the market was Tanner Scott, the left-handed pitcher, and then Jason Adam. And this team has been playing really well for the last, let's say, 3 weeks. So they're riding some momentum, and I just think that they're starting pitching the way they spin the ball, and now the bullpen with the way they take care of the sixth inning on, they became to me a really dangerous playoff matchup for anybody, whether that's Phillies or Dodgers. So I'll start with San Diego. I did like what the Dodgers did, getting Jack Flaherty. I thought he was the best starting pitcher available. It tells you how unsure they are, Dan, about their options when they get to October about their rotation, and they bought themselves a little certainty.
Give me the top three teams in the National League. Have the Padres elevated themselves with the Dodgers and the Phillies?
I think they have, Dan. I think the Phillies, I still think the Phillies are the best team top to bottom, but they've gone through a rough patch here that's probably, I want to say it's about 30, 35 games. It's gone on for a while. Right now, they're not hitting, which is kind of a good thing because I don't worry about that with that lineup. They tried to fix their bullpen. I liked what they did getting Carlos Estevez. What was really interesting is they had two guys who they lost complete confidence in Sir Anthony Dominguez and Gregory Soto. And the Orioles, the best team in the American League East, took those two players. I don't like the idea, Dan, of adding players where you're projecting that they're going to be better. I want guys who are better right now when I make the deal so they're plug and play, hit the ground running.
Your top three teams in the American League, did they change at all after yesterday?
Um, Probably not. To me, it's still New York, Baltimore, and I'm actually going to have Cleveland three. I did love the Cleveland pickup of Alex Cobb, and you're saying, well, wait a second, this dude hasn't pitched an inning yet this year. I love their bullpen. I love the way they put the ball in play. I love the way they've run the bases. They're short, or they were short, starting pitching, and they've got a guy who's got a fresh arm. It was a hip injury he's coming back from. And as long as he turns out to be okay and all systems seem like they're go, I love the idea of that, adding a real veteran gamer. He is a gamer, competitive guy. So that was a really key pickup for me.